for Matt Somerstein.
I'm all fucked up. This is bad. What's up, guys? Good to see you. Make some noise if you live here in the city. Okay, Cool. I just came over by Union Square. Has anybody been in? Have you guys seen that clock in Union Square? There's this like really scary countdown clock in Union Square. It's been counting down 7 years, but it's been at 5 years for 3 years, so I don't know. It has something to do with climate change. Basically, when it hits 0, there's no more time to recycle or something. I don't know. It's supposed to get us to be like, we gotta do something about this. But all it's really doing is like 7 years. There's plenty of time. Come on, we'll get to it. Don't worry. You know the day it hit 0, everyone's like, oh, that was due today? Oh, fuck, grab those cans, shit. Make some noise if you're visiting from not New York. Where are you guys coming from? Massachusetts? Okay, cool. I was gonna say Denmark for some reason. Anyway, okay, sweet, thanks for coming out. It's good to see you guys. A little bit hairy in the city these days. I don't know. I ride the subway a lot. People ask. I like to be helpful here in the city. People ask me for directions just every single little European families that shouldn't be at Broadway Junction. You know, they inch over to me. They're like, "Excuse me, are we in Soho?" I'm like, "We're in danger. We need to get out of here." Okay? I don't know. And stuff. I like to be helpful. It can be confusing down there. Just lost tourists. The announcements, if you can even make them out, they're like, "This is the D train making Q stops on the 2-3 line for the F. Y equals MX plus B." You know. New York City, if you can make it here, you can do high school math. I believe in you. It's cool. I don't know. Lived in the city for a while. My rent just went up by a lot. It's weird though, because I have rats in my apartment. That's strange. Sorry. I don't have rats in my apartment. I have mice in my apartment, okay? There's 10 million rats in New York City, but the one in your apartment, that's a mouse. Come on, get out of here. That got me thinking though, you know, like when does a mouse become a rat, right? And when does a rat become a Yorkshire Terrier? These are the New York questions. I like to be on top of it. I don't know. I'm going to talk about a lot of the same shit that every other comic has talked about, so that's going to be fun for us. I'm really excited to be here. I don't know. I'm glad it's the weekend. I don't like my job. Does anybody have a job? Cool. Yeah, good hand raise. That's nice. I work at a startup. I work at a bullshit startup, and I don't know. We are hiring at my bullshit startup because when you make no money, you got to expand. It's one of those fun startups too, you know, where there's money for like lunch and booze and not unnecessary things like heat. We didn't have heat this winter, but we're having fun, right? We are hiring though. My boss wants me to help go through the applicants. It's very weird to be on the other side of a cover letter. I don't know. Someone that applied for the job is a former college basketball player, and I know this because he wrote his shooting percentage on his resume, and it's like 70%. So let's give him an interview, right? I hope we do bring him in for an interview, just so I can be like, oh, good shooter, but low assist numbers. Are you not a team player? Do you not work well with others? I don't know. I'm trying to get out of this bullshit job. I'm looking for a job. I get a lot of emails from like Indeed.com. Indeed.com emails me every day with jobs that I could just never possibly do, you know? Indeed's like, hey, based on your degree in communications, we thought you'd be a great fit for vice president of Amazon. Like, I don't know, man. I'm on LinkedIn too. You know what's weird? My weed guy just hit me up on LinkedIn. My weed dealer. It's tough for him because weed's legal here. I don't know. My connect wants to connect. Very strange. I was like, what are you doing on here? You have a job. Don't give up. He's like, Matt, I'm looking to make a change. Do you know anybody that works at Edible Arrangements? I was like, I don't think you know what they do there, man. It's not what you do. You guys smoke weed? You guys weed smoking crap? Everybody smoking weed in the city all the time. Tight. Hell yeah. I smoke a lot of weed because I look like this, and well, that's just the law. I don't even want to. I'm from New Jersey, so I started smoking weed back in high school, but opiates were very popular when I was in high school, and it's an epidemic, but let's laugh about it, right? I don't know, all the cool kids were popping pills, and I just wanted to fit in. So I would run home and raid my parents' medicine cabinet, throw back pills, not even check the label, just hope for acceptance. Nothing would happen, so it's like, what drugs did I take? And it turns out I stole my mom's Otezla prescription. So I didn't get fucked up, but I did see improvement in my postmenopausal osteoporosis, which is beneficial in its own way, you know? It's hard to fit in if you don't do drugs. It's hard if everyone can hear your bones cracking in the back of class. Earlier, the comic was talking about going through a breakup. I'm also going through a breakup. It's tough. Ooh, my girlfriend of 5 years broke up with me recently. It's terrible. The worst part, my Con Ed bill has tripled. That's the craziest thing, you know? Just trying to be a better person. She broke up with me right after her birthday, so mostly I'm just glad that I didn't get her anything nice for her birthday. Right? She wanted a Peloton, and you might be able to tell that I did not buy her a Peloton. Peloton to me is like, hey, you know everybody you hate at the gym? Well, now they're in your house. That shit's tough, man. I don't like it. I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know. We were together for 5 years, so obviously trying to keep it spicy, as other comics have said. My girlfriend, she was kinky, but also old-fashioned. Like, she liked being tied up, but like to railroad tracks. It was like a vaudeville thing. I thought we were in a dom-sub relationship. Turns out she was just a bully. She had OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. She struggled with it, but I actually thought it was kind of hot. It was like a turn on, turn off, turn on, turn off, turn on, turn off. I don't know. Being kinky, I don't make enough money to be kinky, is really what it's hard to ball gag on a budget, is what I'm finding out. I feel like we need like a rent the runway for whips and chains, right? You send it to us, we'll wipe it down, we'll send it back. Don't even worry, it's cool. All right, we don't know what rent the runway is, that's okay. Why do I know what that is the real question. It's like my first big breakup. We were together, this is like my longest relationship. I hooked up with, I used to date a comedian before that, and when it was over, she told everyone I was really bad in bed. And I was like, hey, that's my material, please stop. This is fucked up, you guys. I guess I'm about to get back out there. Online dating, we were talking about online dating a little bit. I was skeptical because I once got catfished. Has anybody ever been catfished before? But you know what it is, right? Somebody misrepresents themselves on the internet. You think you're talking to like a 30-year-old Jessica, she's a 64-year-old Ron. And you gotta be like, you look nothing like your picture, Jessica. But you go on the date because you're a good guy. I thought getting catfish was bad, and then I got floundered. Has anybody ever been floundered? Floundered is when you're hooking up with your online date, and then they have a seizure on top of you. They flounder around, you know you gotta move them. You're heavier than you look, Ron. Crazy stuff. Cool, thanks for being here, this is great. I was saying before, the season's a little bit hairy. I downloaded the Citizen app. Do you guys use the Citizen app? Do you know about it? It's very racist, actually. But it tracks crime here in the city. And it's fucked up, but it's not, you know, sometimes it's accurate. I was walking downtown, I got a notification that I had been stabbed. So that was good. Sweet. Telling me about my job, I'm looking for a new job. I used to be a freelancer. I used to work on a TV show here in the city. I used to work in the art department on a TV show, which was cool. The art department, they do all the building, they do all the labor, so it's a lot of like tough Staten Island union worker type guys, which was always weird. Like, how did you get into the art department? When did you get so into glitter glue? Would often be the question. There would be contradictions too. I'm like overhearing them. They're like, yeah, so I was beating the shit out of this dude under the Verrazano Bridge. I'll tell you more about it while we build an armoire for Rachel Ray. Like, what the fuck is happening here? It's like I'm in Twilight Zone. Is anybody a freelancer? Being a freelancer sucks because you owe a lot of money in taxes at the end of the year. And are you a freelancer? Yeah. Oh, sick. This is a tough time for us right now. Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm just rolling in money, and then 1099 just fucks you so hard. Wow. I owed like $8,000 in taxes. I don't think I made $8,000, so it's scary shit. I'm bad at doing my taxes, so I have a friend who's a CPA. Her name is Jennifer Lopez. My CPA, my tax accountant. Not J-Lo, you know, don't have a Puerto Rican do your taxes, but that's just a joke, Jesus Christ, oh my God. Her name is Jennifer Lopez though, so I call her Jenny from H&R Block, and when she hooks it up, she's like, Matt, don't be fooled by the forms that you got, because I'm your friend Jenny from H&R Block. And it's like, oh, I see where you're going with this. I get paid a little, but I owe a lot. It's like, no, only I can do the song. That's incredibly racist. Get out. Tough stuff. I am looking for a new job. I was thinking about being a firefighter, but only if I can drive the truck, right? I think it'd be cool. It's like, you guys go fight the fire. I'll stay with the truck. Make sure we don't get a ticket. Or parked in front of a hydrant. All right, I wish that was better. My name's Matt Somerstein. Thanks so much, everybody. Keep up with the race. Good night.
Guys, we are down to our final comedian tonight. Can you guys, I want you to bring some in. Ready? Please start putting your hands together right now for your final comedian, Ian Valance.
Hey everybody. One more time for your host. How's it going? Thanks for coming out. New York City. Very exciting. Don't you think? I'm very scared here. I do not do well. I'm not a tough guy. I don't know if you guys can tell. I went through puberty pretty late last night. So the toughest part is my girlfriend doesn't think I can physically protect her.